How is everybody doing today? I am so grateful to be back. Last week I was away, I was moving, so now we're all settled in and I'm excited to be back. So I hope you guys all had a great week. The energies are super high. I know they are where I'm living. A lot of stuff is transpiring and coming through about the collective. So I just want to kind of like give you guys an update, see where you're resonating, and then we'll dive into some calls. So right now, energies are peaking. Planetary stuff is shifting majorly. Lots of truths are being shown. Lots of things are being revealed. A lot of things are starting not to make sense for people. We call this the awakening process to certain things. I know in Canada, we had a holiday a couple of weeks ago and everyone's like, where did this holiday come from? You know, and we weren't even privy to it. It was all for government employees. So things are being shown and we're stepping out, as our true selves, coming into all this energy that's showing us things that aren't quite correct or things that don't make sense, really. We've noticed it too. So I read an article the other day that said the flu is on its way back. I'm like, well, where did the flu ever go? Like, this CV stuff is still part of the flu. So it's interesting how it's a play on words right now. Where's the illusion? Where's the things coming in that we need to kind of look at and say to ourselves, what is my truth behind this, right? I'm not saying we need to go step into that narrative, but really pick and choose where you put yourself right now, who you align with, who you surround yourself with. You know, if people are negative in your life, take a step away. It's okay to say no for right now. We've got Christmas and the U.S. Thanksgiving coming up. If those family things don't resonate, we don't have to force ourselves to go. Right. So it's nice to be able to say, I have a choice. I'm sure you'll be missed, but, think of it as an opportunity for yourself to go and, be one with nature in that moment. So let's talk a little bit about the energies, what we can do to kind of help ourselves shift through it with ease and grace, or ease and flow. Make sure you're drinking a lot of really good water, lots of fruit and vegetables. You might even notice right now that you're not as hungry. I think today I've had a banana and a bowl of cereal. And a granola bar. I'm not hungry, right? This is your DNA getting upgraded. So we're going through these motions where the body needs less, right? But we still need lots of water. You might find too that you're sleeping less and you're waking up and you're energized. This is again part of the DNA upgrade. So we want to make sure that we're balanced, right? Between our mind, our body, and our soul. We want to make sure we take care of our body, right? Because there's still a lot more shifts to come. So we want to keep that energy up. We want to keep everything flowing for ourselves. If you have little ones, make sure you're spending time outside with them, right? It's good to go outside. It's good to, step into nature and enjoy what she has to offer as well, because she's shifting us as we go outside. I know for myself and my family, we walk every day, twice a day. So this helps us to say, lots of exercise, staying in the moment, staying in different things. And for us, it's creating the retreat as well. So we've got retreats coming up in the KW area where we're going to invite more people to come in and experience that, the Kundalini and the Christ grids and the ley lines, tapping into all of this energy that's going to help boost us up so that when the next energy shift comes in, it's not setting us back, right? Because it'll set you back if you're not ready for it. We want to be able to transform everything with ease and flow. Right? So now is your chance. Get grounded, get yourself in awareness, and ask yourself, what is it I need today? And then go from there. And we're going to take Karen. Hey, Karen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing readings today, and if healings come up, we'll just insert that in there as well. So if you have a question, feel free to ask.
Okay. Is that what I need to do? You want me to ask the question?
It's up to you. I can just tell you what I'm getting.
Yeah, I just want to know because I got millions of questions. So yeah, just tell me what you're getting.
Yeah, so I do feel like there's a shift and a move coming for you. I see a big move, and then I also see a vacation right after you move. It's like you'll get in, and then you're going to take off jet setting. I feel like the vacation needs to have two other people come in. I feel like you've already contemplated, where do I want to go? It just feels like this has been cycling in your brain. I feel like you're going to take a girlfriend and one of her children with you. I feel like they're old enough to look after themselves, so it's more just for you to just relax. You've got a little bit of stuff going on in your mid back too, which is you're feeling like you're stuck, but you're not, right? It's you've convinced yourself, well, I can't do that right now, and I should wait to do that. you don't need to wait for anything. Just go do it. I do see, I almost want to say you got to get moving on some things. There's things you're stalling out on. I feel like job wise, even if you're not working, I just feel like there's something you need to do something. It feels like you're bored. It feels like there's not enough information. There's not enough knowledge in the job. It feels like, if you, I'm just going to say it, it feels like your time's up where you are. So it's like, you've got to get moving and get doing things. You've also got a grandmother and a grandfather standing behind you who are like, they're both torn on how they view things. One is very much, you need to go work and you need to make a living. The other one's like, sit down and relax. And it's kind of like they're pulling you each direction as well. And I feel like you're trying to navigate it, and it's tough some days to navigate certain things. Do you have a daughter?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I feel like she spends a lot of time up in her head as well, and I see that she's pulling a little bit on you as well. So I feel like that's
I can relate to that.
Yeah. It feels like she's a contributing factor to a little bit of that stuff as well, where it's the push pull of which direction I want to go, because you want the best for everybody. Even your grandparents are saying it's okay to want things just for you. Sometimes you can put yourself first. Pardon?
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. My phone, I think, is a few seconds off, but I can't relate really to the vacation with a friend or anything, but I am starting my job again Monday, and it will be a lot of hours for a little while. But my daughter, she is going through a lot of emotional stuff, and I don't know how to help her. I just don't know.
You're going to switch out of the job. I don't feel permanent. This job's not permanent.
Oh no,
it's just temporary.
It's not. It's a construction job. I'm a construction painter, and it's just for an outage. And I'm just going to go and make some extra money because we are in a financial slump. That's why the vacation thing kind of threw me off a little bit.
But even if the vacation says I'm going to the beach, I'm going to rent a hotel room for a weekend. Do it, right? It's time for you to put you first, not the job.
Okay.
The vacation can be anything, right? To me, the vacation is going to a hotel room, even if it's in the same town. You have to look after yourself, right? And you have the knowledge.
Yes, I have let myself go.
Yeah, I think you should start your own business, to be honest with you. Especially if you're a painter, I feel like you can make more money.
Yes. Do you see anything about my relationship, the marriage?
Yeah, I feel like you guys need to work on your communication. I feel like one listens and one doesn't hear. So it's like you're both chatting to each other, but nobody's really present in the moment.
Right. That's spot on, yes.
Too much banging of heads. You guys butt heads over the stupidest stuff. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but you truly do.
No,
like
you exactly said it. Yeah. It's silly. Yeah. But it all happened, just came to, like, my dad passed away last July, and it's like everything just fell apart around me, just like completely. And I don't know which direction to turn, and my daughter's depressed, and and I have a son who's very clingy to me, and I don't know which way I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to do.
You're supposed to relax. It's okay to it's okay to grieve. I feel like your grieving process has turned into I got to be by myself. Whereas your kids are looking for that guidance to say it's okay to cry. It's okay to shed emotion. Yeah. Somebody passed away, and we don't have to hold on to it and go, okay, I'm strong. I don't have to shed a tear. Shed the tears. Yeah. Move the energy out of you.
Well, it's like, well, I cry, but it's like with my husband. It's like he doesn't like to see me cry, and his father's still living, and he's just clinging to him and putting us last. And I know he's probably scared of losing his, but it's really just a hard time. Do you see that I should take this job? I mean, it's just for extra money. I mean, will it hurt my daughter? Be fine.
I would take it. Take the job for now, but I feel like you should start your own business. You're making way more money because then you can charge the hours.
My daddy wanted me to.
What's that?
Yeah, my daddy was always adamant on starting our own painting business. So thank you on that one. That may we get financially able to do that.
You could triple your income by the end of next year.
Yeah. Do you have any advice on how?
Yeah, start advertising yourself.
For me to start. Okay. Okay, I can do it.
I wanted someone to paint my house. They wanted $150 a wall.
Wow. The prices
So
are way.
$150 a wall. I mean, like, that's almost $500-600 for a room. The ceiling was 200,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
right? So if
Yes.
that's how you
Yes.
calculate it, by working for somebody else, you're making like minimum wage or just over, or you're paying, or you're doing subcontracting, which to me, I've done subcontracting. You're still not making as much money.
Yes.
I made $35 an hour
No.
as a carpenter subcontracting. I made 65 on my own. So it doesn't
Wait,
make sense
that's awesome.
for you to
See,
go work.
yeah, it doesn't. I'm going in as working as a foreman for a subcontractor. That's what I'm going to be doing, and it's just for an outage. And I'm nervous because I've never been a foreman, but I feel my dad
No,
would want
but
me
you
to do
got
it.
it.
I have to.
You've totally got it. They're showing me like, get the backbone, get the rod up your back and start going, you know what? I got this. Don't doubt it.
Yes,
You can
and
do
I
it.
can relate to the back problem, except it's my shoulder. I had bad shoulder pain.
Yeah, but everything is pulling down to your back, honey. Right? You're
Oh,
letting
yes, it
everybody
is.
go over. You're letting everybody control you. Right now, you've got to let that all go, and the back will be just fine. I'll do some healing on it, but really, it is you. It's how much you give and extend to everybody else is bending over backwards to help everybody, but you. The end of the day comes,
Yes.
and you're like, okay, I'm exhausted because I've done everything for everybody else.
That's exactly how I feel. And then I don't feel like I've done it good enough. And then my daughter, any advice on how I can help her?
Let her express
She's
the
13.
emotion. Yeah, let her express the emotion of what she's feeling. She's got school and all this other stuff that's coming on. There's a girl at school who's bugging her too. So she comes home an emotional wreck.
Yeah, she does. I know she does have. I thought it was just social anxiety. She was such an outgoing kid, but I have started homeschooling them this past week. I got too much going on because she didn't say, but school was. That's when she would throw up going to school, so we started homeschooling her. So it could be possibly the girl. She hasn't mentioned a girl, but that doesn't mean.
Yeah, but I would still.
My son.
Are you homeschool online school, or are you homeschooling like you have the curriculum you give to her?
I have it's like a little private school they go to, and the teachers do the curriculum, and then they send it home and they do it, and I just turn it back in.
Yeah, so just make sure that the teacher is communicating with you, because I feel like your daughter's tight-lipped. It's like she's not going to tell you if something's bugging her. So it feels like when it comes to school,
it's hurt me. Yeah, she doesn't want to make me more sad. I got good kids. Anything on my son? Why he's so clingy? He's 7.
He's just emotional.
He's just emotional. So I'm not ruined. I feel like I have traumatized my children. Oh,
no, you're all right.
Thank you for everything. Does my dad have a message?
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, hon. Have a great day.
Thank you. You've been amazing. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, Cheryl, how are you?
Hi.
Hi. So I'm doing readings today, and I'm doing healing work if you need it. Feel free to ask a question, or I can just tap in.
I'm just wondering about the future 6 months.
Next 6 months. So I'm gonna tap into your body first, because that's the first thing they're bringing up. They're bringing up like all your upper stomach, your liver, and then they're bringing up into your chest area. It feels like you're holding a lot of energy in there. It almost feels like directional as well, like what direction to turn. Your next 6 months, I almost feel like you need to get outside more. They're just showing me where you live, it's not grounded. Nothing inside of where you're living is grounded. So it's like you've got to shift the energy in your home. It feels very scattered.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if you pace your home, or you find like, oh, I'll go from the living room to the kitchen, and then what was I doing? Go back. And it's kind of like, it's a little bit of boredom as well. But I feel like you've got to change the energy in your home. It's going to change how you feel about everything else outside. I do see a small mini vacation, because I feel like everybody needs one at this point. But I don't feel like it's far from you. I do feel like it's to go to a city center. I feel like it's just an overnight trip. But I feel like it's much needed for you. I feel like you spend a lot of time in your head, and they're showing me by getting out and going into this, it's not a shopping center, but it's like, what is it? We'll just call it like a retreat kind of thing. It's just an overnight, like a workshop thing. And I truly feel like you're going to come out of that totally different. I also feel they're showing me ayahuasca, but I'm not promoting that. If you choose to do it, that's up to you. But I almost feel like there's something for you in being able to just relax your body a little bit more and be able to take in more of the energy that's actually needed to help clear your body. Did somebody
Okay.
recently just pass away close to you?
A daughter's son. I mean, a friend's son. But he
Yeah,
wasn't
so
that close. But
well, somebody's just saying I'm new over here. So it's like recently passed, like not too long ago. And they're just saying, like,
yeah.
I'm here to support you if you need help. But I'm also seeing like family as well. Like I've got a great grandfather, a great grandmother, and then I got another, it's a lady. She's not related, so it's a friend. More like a
Okay.
sister, we would call her. But she's showing up too, going, you never ask for help, right? Whether it's in this life or asking spirit to help you. So they're literally just saying, like, ask us to line this stuff up for you, and we'll help you to get to where you want to go. Um,
Okay.
are you currently working?
Yes.
No. I
Yes.
do.
I switched jobs about 3 months ago.
Yeah, I honestly feel like you're going to get another offer to switch jobs again, to be honest. It feels like more
Okay.
money and different stature in the company, but it feels like this is more in alignment with what you want. I feel like that's going to come 3 to 6 months from now. And the reason why they're showing me
Okay.
that open window of 3 to 6 months is that you're going to hesitate when they first bring it up. When you first get shown this job, you're going to hesitate and go, well, maybe not. And then they're going to reapproach you again. Don't say no after the second time. Like they're really adamant. I feel like
Okay.
they're going to come back with more money attached, and that's going to be the hook, line, and sinker for you.
Okay.
I feel like I almost feel like you're going to move a little bit too with this job opportunity. And I feel like they're going to pay for
Okay.
most of the costs for you to go. So I do feel like this is a big step up for you. I think you've been wanting something different, and this is it. This is that opportunity you've been waiting for a really long time. But I also don't feel like it's backbreaking. Like if I tap into your body system, I've got the whole right side between your hip and your rib. It's kind of like you lean over to the right. It's like you're crunching
Okay.
over. Um, they're showing me the hip is not in the right spot on the right hand side, and then the rib kind of sticks out on the right. So I can adjust that for you if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm just going to break and reset your hip. That feels better. And then I'm just going to realign your spine there, and it'll help you just sit up straighter as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have a son?
No. No, I have no children. My sister has a son.
There's a young boy standing beside you in spirit. And it's like he's just showing me, I always put my hand on your shoulder to hold you up. So you do have a lot of support in
Okay.
spirit that's there ready for your help, or ready for you to ask for help. There, your body just straightened out. That feels better. Mm. I'm also being shown, I feel like there's going to be an animal come into your space as well. It looks like a cat. It was like 8 months. I feel like this cat is coming in for you. Your great grandma is actually holding it in spirit. So it's not here yet, but she's gonna bring it to you.
Okay.
Develop into your gifts, because I feel like you have gifts, but I feel like you may just push them away just a little bit instead of bringing it in. But I feel like this cat's going to help you to open up in telepathy towards animals. So I do see you doing like communication with animals. If you don't already, this is going to heighten it even more. And I also feel like you're going to go through, I want to say a second awakening, because I feel like you've already had your first. So I feel like you're going to go through your second awakening first, and then this cat's going to come in and you guys are going to work together. So I feel like you've got a lot of stuff coming up within the next 6 months. Within the next year, I see a vacation. I also see you meeting like-minded people and forming like a small group. There's 5 of you in total. I feel like you have friends, but I don't feel like they're like super duper close, like they're acquaintances more. But I feel like these ladies who are going to come in, you guys are going to create this really strong bond. And I feel like it's going to be very select who you allow to come in after that. And I feel like you've waited for something like this for a while, because I feel like when it comes to your family, it's kind of like I belong, but I don't. So it's like, where do I fit into this story of my journey in the now moment? I feel like this is going to come in for you, and it's going to show you so much about almost what you've been missing your whole life. Like, it almost feels like you've been a little bit lost, in certain directional things in your life. And I feel like this is going to help you kind of bring it all together and create that circle for yourself. The one girl, I feel like you're going to call her your sister, because I feel like she is going to be so close to you in like likes and dislikes and just the communication. Whereas I feel like you need the communication.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions you want to ask?
Do you see any money coming my way?
I do towards the end of the year, but it's not as much as you are expecting. So I feel like you have this money amount that you want, but I do see a small bit, and then I see more later. I want to say by May of next year.
Okay.
I feel like whatever's coming, they're just saying, please don't be disappointed. So that's your guides, and my guides are saying both the same thing. So when you get handed some money, don't be disappointed. Just take it for what it is and be grateful for that, because then there's more coming later. And I'm not even going to say that it's the same source of money from the same people, but it's kind of like a little test. I just want to say that it's like whether I have $100 or I have 10 cents, right? So I can have $100 or I can have 10 cents. It should all radiate the exact same, right? It should create the same energy inside of you, whether I give you 50 cents or 10 cents or $20,000. It's bringing in the gratitude of having it and being thankful. And that's what they're showing me, because I feel like if there's no gratitude attached and it's like disappointment, that next set of money is going to be pushed a little bit further out. So just bring the gratitude in. And I feel like for you, practicing this attitude of gratitude every day, like go out in the morning and have a walk, and then, even 5-10 minutes at lunchtime, and just, I'm grateful for the trees, and I'm grateful for the birds, and I'm grateful for the flowers and the scents and all of this stuff. And you're going to notice yourself bring yourself right back up in vibration. And I feel like that's going to be a new stepping stone for you as you go forward, because right now I feel like you sit in this energy, and because your house it's not grounded very well. I'm going to grid your house before I get off this call, but it's kind of like the house affects you. The house affects how you feel in vibration. So if we boost the home, you're going to start to boost, and then everything's going to start to shift and change on many levels around you. So that's what they're showing me for you. There's lots of shifts and lots of changes coming, and just going through it with total ease if you can. I feel like there's more. If I can even go into 2 years, and it's just kind of like you're going to hit a certain point and everything is going to accelerate faster, and it's just going to be pure bliss. Like, I don't see, there's not any like big upheavals or chaos or any of that kind of stuff. I feel like you've done all that stuff, and it's like, yeah, you can stay over there. So I don't feel like you bring it to you. I do see a disruption with one male, but I feel like it's 1 or 2 days, and then he'll leave. So it feels like he's a little bit taller than you. He's balding at the back of his head. He's got dark hair with salt and pepper in it. He's a little bit skinny, but has a little bit of a belly. But I feel like it's going to be short, like in and out. He's going to try to disrupt your energy, and you're just going to be like, nah, I'm okay. And then he'll just pass through. And then I don't feel like you're going to talk to him again after that. So it's allowing those people who don't resonate with you just to come in and move out. And don't feel obligated to like play host and all that stuff. You don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The job you're going to like, though. Like this one you just stepped into, the next one, you're going to absolutely love it. I see you thriving so much more there than at this one. But they're saying you can stay there for now, but keep looking. Keep looking and keep asking, can you show me the next job that I need to step into? And they'll show it to you, because I feel like it's going to come fast. And then you're going to move into it very quickly. And it's more money, definitely more money an hour. And I feel like you're going to make more friends there as well. I feel like some of these jobs have people who are jealous and all that stuff, and it doesn't it only resonates for about a day and a half, and then you're like, oh my gosh. So I feel like the next one you move into is kind of like everybody gets along. It's a very different dynamic of a company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Awesome. Well, thank you so very much. I'm so grateful that you were on with me today. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do, and thank you for adjusting me.
Oh, you're so very welcome.
And adjusting my host of the negative energy.
Yeah, I'll bridge your. I'm going to put you in that grid as well. So it'll just run energy through your body. That's cool. Awesome. Yeah. So if anybody's interested, I do grid work on everybody's house. So if you want your house cleared of whatever is going on in there and you want to make the energy better, I do gridding. It helps to calm the house. It helps to neutralize energy. It helps to create pathways of ease instead of allowing like energy to come through your pipes and stuff. We clear it all out. We add crystalline energy. We violet flame the house. It's pretty cool. It makes it harmony inside of your home. But we offer so much stuff. Feel free to check out my website, www.sheri-collins.com. There's so many new things coming up, so many launches. Right now we've got light language coming up on the 29th, and we've got Aura course on the 24th. So if you're interested, come join, come sign up. We would love to have you. It's so much fun. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. It was so nice to be back, and I love you all. Sending so much light to you all. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Much love.